that's okay, isn't it?
My name's Alex Croden and I am one of two producer-directors of the Sad and Beautiful World of Sparklehorse.
And I'm Bobby Dass and I'm the co-director of the Sad and Beautiful World of the Sparklehorse.
I mean, you know, as we kind of alluded to before, for both Bobby and I, he was such an important artist. You know, there are certain artists that come along that kind of define a particular scene or a particular element of a subgenre of music. He was that person for us in terms of the kind of electronica and the kind of Americana that he kind of created. He was, you know, it's almost too difficult to describe what it was, but it was just highly creative, highly original, and we knew that we really loved his work and wanted to pursue that project.
Quite a personal thing for us as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I got into Sparklehorse when I was about 16, so his kind of music has kind of permeated my life and Alex's life. It's kind of become part of our DNA. It's like you kind of listen to Sparklehorse on and off all throughout your adult life pretty much. And so it's such a big, music's such a big part of our life that you're so passionate about it. When someone touches you that dearly, you want to do something to kind of keep that kind of memory of them alive.
It's a sad and beautiful world. Sometimes days go speeding by.
Okay, so this event, you know, I mean, it's a really special event for Bobby and I. We're both local lads. We both grew up in and around Birmingham and the West Midlands. And Marcus Sargent here at the Glee has always been an amazing advocate of great music in the West Midlands and in Birmingham. He's put on like so many amazing acts over the years. We've always been sort of big fans of what he's done here and the kind of programming here. And we approached him about kind of putting a screening on. Flat Pack really got behind that. They were really liked the film, wanted to be part of the festival. Similarly, BCU, which I'm an alumni of, were really supportive of the project. And it was one of those kind of meeting of minds. It was sort of, we were at the right place, the right time with the right people. And it kind of happened, and we've been really amazed by what they've done for us, really.
I think it's really nice to kind of have it done here. This room here is what we filmed one of the interviews. Gemma Hayes was interviewed here for the film, and Mark Linkus played here a few times, and we saw him here a few times, and it was just like, it's really appropriate that it's done at the Glee Club. It's just a really special place to be.
I want everyone to have a really good time and enjoy the film and connect with the film. Similarly, it's about a sort of celebration of all the hard work that's gone into it and kind of, you know, sharing that with people we care about. There's a lot of people in this area that we do really care about.
Yeah, I think I just want to echo that. It's just a celebration of the music. It's a celebration of kind of, like I say, the work that's gone into the film. It's just a really nice kind of, I just want everyone to kind of go away really having a good time. You want kind of, there's a real scene in Birmingham, and sometimes it's not, Birmingham's not kind of like mentioned in the same breath as Manchester or some of these other kind of cities, but there really is a kind of a distinct kind of sound that comes out of Birmingham. So to kind of give artists that are local to here a little bit of a platform tonight is super as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think that, as Bobby said, Birmingham's not great at shouting about itself, you know, and I kind of like that. But similarly, sometimes you want to kind of shake it, and I think it's really great when kind of artists want to come out and support, you know, film and all sorts of different art forms and medias. I think that's a really good thing and should be celebrated. So yeah, all good.
when you listen to the music of Sparklehorse, it's very, very distinctive. It's kind of scratchy, lo-fi. Everything sounds slightly kind of off-kilter, slightly wonky. And we really wanted the film to kind of have that same kind of feeling. So it kind of you can kind of feel it. There's a texture to it. It kind of feels off-kilter. It can be a little bit uncomfortable at times. It can be a little bit weird. So it's not kind of straightforward sort of BBC4 documentary. It's a film that visually sort of reflects the music as well as the kind of the man who made the music.